lovies. I'm starting a new thing. I know it is a lot of me because I do my morning rise and I'm doing I'm not going to do the evening rise as often, maybe once or twice a week. And what I like to do is my what I call authentic me. And revealing something that's authentic about me that the average person, and maybe my best friend, doesn't know. So, well, at least I don't know how long this series will go on, Authentic Me. Just revealing things to the public about me that it's not something that I'm so proud about, that I don't go announcing, hey, this is me. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So I said all that to say, the next thing, last time, my guilty pleasures was astrology. I love studying it, understanding it. It started out by me knowing my sun's sign and stuff like that, right? So that's really something. Even though I'm a Christian, I speak in tongues, sanctified and satisfied, all that stuff, right? I really enjoy studying astrology. Well, the next thing that's as authentic about me that you may not know by meeting me is I'm a smoker. I'm not that proud about it, so I really try to kind of hide that. You won't find me smoking on video. And that is smoker of tobacco. I do black and mild, fooling myself by not doing cigarettes, but really the menthol cigarettes is it's too much for my system. I can't do that type of smoking. I can't smoke menthol cigarettes. So Newports, I haven't smoked in years. So I kind of fool myself by buying black and milds. Sweet wood tip, by the way. And by me just buying one and only smoking one or maybe two at the most all day long, it makes me feel like I'm not a real smoker. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not smoking packs a day. But in reality, if you smoke a whole black and mild, that's like, it may be the equivalent. Someone had told me the equivalence, but I think it is an equivalent of smoking a pack a day or half a pack or 5 at a time. But I mean, 5 cigarettes, whatever. But yeah, I smoke. But I also, not only do I smoke tobacco, I smoke weed. I fell in love with Mary Jane when I turned 21. Okay, so he wants to sit up there and blast his music, so I'm going to have to roll up the window so y'all don't be hearing the Mary J. Blige that he's singing. I mean, that he's not singing but blasting, which is not a problem. But because I'm doing a video, it's not about him. It's about me. Okay? It's according to a car, not according to whoever's driving next to me. So, yes, I am a weed smoker. I would prefer to smoke weed over drinking alcohol. I'm not a weed head the way I used to be in my early 40s and in college. But I approve of smoking weed. My son smoked weed. My brothers smoke weed. My sister doesn't smoke weed like that. One of my sisters do. She just got into smoking weed since they made it legal in the District of Columbia. Which makes, another side note, okay? I believe there'll be a lot more people smoking weed if it was legal. A lot of people just don't smoke weed because they are followers of the rules, you know? And they're not going to smoke weed if it's not legal. Okay? They'll just get drunk. And then some people it's just not their thing, and nothing against them. But yes, I smoke weed. I prefer to smoke weed over edibles, but there's only 2 people. Shout out to Lazy Boy Snacks. If that's everything he gonna get in front of me, he will be sitting over there. Okay, I'm sorry. I side note. Lazy Boy Snacks and Being Mary Jane Snacks, edibles. Those are the only 2 that I've eaten that actually got me high. Okay? I'm not talking, I'm not talking, when I say I smoke weed, I do not smoke. I'm not talking about CBD, even though I have smoked CBD, and it does relax you without the high. But to me, it's like drinking decaf coffee. What's the purpose of drinking coffee if it's not going to wake you up? If it's not going to give you energy? Okay, so what's the purpose of smoking weed if it's not going to get you high? I can relax on a glass of wine. Okay, I can take something else to relax. I can drink a cup of tea, herbal tea, non-caffeinated tea for relaxation. Okay, warm milk, for relaxation. I can get a massage for relaxation. What's the purpose? I don't need to have CBD. I want to get high. I want to feel it. Now, by the way, that's like drinking wine coolers, and I'm drinking this. It's like drinking, and I don't know if they still have those beers out there, but it's like drinking non-alcoholic beer. Like, what is the purpose? Okay, if I'm not going to get a little drunk off this beer, and I'm not a beer drinker, by the way. There's a few beers that I will drink because they're like fruity. They really taste like fruit. Now, I don't even know if that's beer, ale, lager, whatever. But at any rate, going back to that, I smoke weed. I smoke THC weed. Weed without THC means nothing to me. I like the flower. I've had wax, I've had oils, and that is a nice idea, but nothing gets me high like the the premium gas flower weed. Dried, stickiest of the icky. You can smell it around the corner. You can smell it no matter how much you try to mask the smell, mask it by putting it in whatever. I mean, like, you get high when you smoke it. I like that weed. Okay, I like weed, reefer. Do not give me regular weed if you don't want me to gas face you over what this dirt you just gave me. I mean, now, if you give it to me, I'm not going to be mad, but if I'm spending my money on it, that shit better get me high. You understand what I'm saying? Unless I agree to take your little tester, and if I come back to you say that shit was booty. My weed person, my connect, my plug bets a good plug will like, yeah, that was a little batch, that batch wasn't really that good. So next time you come and get any trees from me, I'ma spot you a 20, and a gram or 2 or 3 or whatever, because of the bad shit that I gave you last time. A good one. When you talking about dispensaries, now I have been to a dispensary in the Washington D.C. area, and what I like about dispensaries and going to, like, having it in a shop, like, I am an advocate for legalizing marijuana, because that will open up the market for people to actually not only legalize marijuana to sell, to smoke, to have possession of, but also to grow it. Okay? I don't want to be Amsterdam, where, like, Amsterdam, yeah, weed is legal, like all drugs is legal, but they can't grow it. It's illegal to grow weed there, so they have to ship it in from somewhere, and somebody who sells them booty weed, you just shit out of luck. You know what I'm saying? So often, what I've heard is Amsterdam has the worst weed there because it's legal. So I want that. I want to be able to grow it if I want to. I wanted to be able to farm it, like, federally. Like, I can have me a weed farm. You know what I'm saying? I have land, and I can develop it into a weed farm, or at least have a weed garden. Hello? You know what I'm saying? Or build me a dispensary, or whatever the situation is. I can do that, because the beauty in it is what sucks about being a weed smoker and it being illegal is the weed man may get caught. The weed man is going to be off and on whether your plug. I say the weed man, so I'm telling my auntie age. But the plug may have it, may not. The street plug doesn't know what type of weed he got. He don't know if he got indica. He don't know if he got sativa. And I say he or she, they don't know if they have indica, sativa, hybrid, blueberry, cranberry, OG, sour D. They don't know what they have. They just, I got that gas. I said, what kind of gas? Does it just smell like gas in his booty? You know what I'm saying? So by opening it up and making it legal, not only to sell, smoke, carry, and grow in these United States federally, it will open up the market where you could just go to your local dispensary, no prescription, or with prescription. You can have the medicinal ones that literally is grown to help out with pain, to help out in certain things, or just have people who grow. I grow that OG diesel. This is Florida, OG diesel or whatever. Blend, sativa, indica, and you can go there. You can pick what kind you want based, on its qualities. Oh yeah, this is that's going to get you stuck. Okay, this one, the consensus on this one kind of, you don't want to hoover this weed. You don't want to hoover this weed because if you get really high off that, it can cause a panic attack. You know what I'm saying? Newbies should not smoke this weed. You will actually, it opens up the market to have educated dispensers who know what they're selling, what's the best way to take this marijuana, this weed, this cannabis. You know, it's going to mellow you out, but it's not going to keep you from doing anything. This is not the indica. This is the hybrid, heavy on the sativa side. So you will feel the high, but you'll still get work done. You can smoke this before you go to work and still get work, and you'll be relaxed. And CBD, if you don't really want any type of high, but you just want the relaxation that comes from a natural plant and not in a pill or in volume and shit like that, you can get marijuana that's just CBD, and you don't want the high. You just want the you just want the relaxation that comes from it. It's an amazing plant. So yes, I am an advocate for marijuana. Get our brothers out. Not only do I want it, you know, everything I said before, legal to possess, legal to sell, legal to grow in the United States, but every person in the last 10 years that is in jail for any form of weed sales should be released. Okay, if they've been in there for the 10 years for kingpin on weed, let them out. If you have a 5 years, you've been in jail for 2 years and you have a 5-year sentence for weed, let them out. If they're on probation for marijuana, clear their record in their probation, time served. You know, that's the way I feel about it. So to all my smokers, keep on smoking. You know, be wise in smoking. Okay? If you're in a legal state, I'm jealous of you. And that's another part of my authentic me. I will talk to you all in a couple of days, in a couple of evenings. Remember, I do book review. I'm still reading Take All of Me by Lisa Stevens. Steven, no S at the end. On Fridays or Saturdays, depending on, this week was a short week, so I may end up doing Saturday just because I'm getting my butt work. I am working like I just got out of work, and I'm supposed to be out at 5. I got out at 6:30 today. So remember that I do that. Also, we're setting up another episode of Listen to Your Aunties. Also, I have an edited version of Listen to Your Aunties available on my YouTube page. I will go on Listen to Your Aunties YouTube page, and on according to Akara Twitter and Bigo. Oh, I'm here. I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.